Hello everybody, this is Miss Holly with Dance Dreams, and I'm so excited to be back with you for another craft. So today's craft is going to be coffee filter snowflakes. So I'm really excited about this one. It's still winter, it's still a little cold, so why not make a craft to celebrate the winter? So for this craft, we will need coffee filters. I would get as many as you'd like to make for snowflakes, and this is a fun craft, so you might want to get a handful. You will need some washable markers, scissors to cut out our snowflakes in the end, and lastly, some kind of a tray, or maybe you have a plastic container of some sort, something to hold the water when we spray it, because we will also need some kind of spray bottle of water to spray water onto our snowflakes to make all the beautiful colors run together. All right, so go grab your things and we will get going. All right, friends, so step one is all about our creativity. So we're gonna take our washable markers and we're gonna take our coffee filters and we're just gonna color. So whatever colors you'd like, you can just do a bunch of designs on your coffee filters. You can completely color them. Whatever you wanna do, get creative. I'll show you a couple of mine. As you can see, the coffee filter on the right is completely colored in pink and purple, and the coffee filter on the left just has some funny little swirls and just designs that I've drawn on. So we're gonna see how that looks once we add some water to it, how these colors end up blending together, because they're probably gonna look totally different from one another. So you can get creative, do designs, you can color it, do half and half, whatever you would like to do. Have fun with this part. All right, our step two, after we have finished coloring in our coffee filters, is taking a water spritzer, a spray bottle, anything you can find. I filled up an old hairstyle bottle that I used to have with hair product. I replaced it with just water, so I'm gonna be using this as my water spray. And we are gonna just loosely spray all over our snowflake. Now we don't wanna totally drench it, but we wanna add just enough water so that the colors start to run and blend together. So as you can see, I am spraying all over my coffee filter. You can see that the water is starting to build up, that the colors are starting to blend little by little. See, the pink and the purple have totally run together. So this is pretty wet, so I'm gonna give this probably a few hours to dry before I start cutting it out and making my snowflakes. So you can set it aside, do something else for a few hours, and come back later in the day and check on your snowflakes. And I'm now doing my other coffee filter, and there's a high chance that I'm gonna get pink and red all over this one because I actually put it on the same tray just because I didn't have too many trays available that I was willing to use for a craft. So you may want to separate on separate containers your coffee filters if you do not want them to run together. But I'm okay with a little pink and red getting on mine. That's totally fine with me. And just like with your other coffee filter, you're gonna wanna let this dry for a good few hours. Depending on how much water you put it on, it is possible they may need to sit for the night. So keep that in mind with how much water you spray. All right, my friends, I wanted to show you the way my coffee filters looked after they have completely dried. So here's the one that had all of the designs on it. And here's the one that we had fully colored. All the purple and pink are running together. Really pretty. So these are completely dry. So now we can go ahead and grab our scissors and cut out snowflakes. All right, my friends, now that you've patiently waited for your snowflakes to be totally dry, we can do a fun part next. And that fun part is getting to cut out the filters and making them into snowflakes. So we might want to ask Mom and Dad to help us with our scissors. I have just made this pretty design for my snowflake, and I'm going to show you how I made that. So the first thing you do is you're going to take your coffee filter, you're going to fold it in half, okay? So we'll do it together at the same time. I'm going to fold it nicely just like this, right in half. Make sure you put your crease there. Good job. All right, now we're gonna fold it again. So we're gonna fold it in half one more time. Try to get it as even as you can. And we're gonna find our crease. Get a good crease there. Good job. All right, and now we're gonna fold it in half again. So last time, this is the last fold. And once again, you're gonna wanna find your crease. Great job, awesome. All right, so this part is fun too. So we're gonna take our scissors and along the side of this coffee filter and the other side of the coffee filter, I'm gonna just cut out little tiny triangle shapes. So I'll show you what I mean. Let me do one and I will show you what it looks like. Okay, can you see that? So I have just cut out tiny little triangle shape there, and I'm gonna do triangle cuts all the way down this line, and then on the other side, triangle cuts all the way down on this side, and I'm gonna bring it up about 3/4 to the top, so not quite to the top, maybe about here, and you also don't wanna cut this little part here. You'll start a little bit after the tip. All right, so I will show you in just a minute the rest of it. So I'm gonna show you 2 different coffee filter triangular patterns that I did. So the first one was this. I have a lot of little tiny jagged edges. They're pretty small on either side, okay? And then the second one I purposely did like bigger triangle cutout shapes, and it kind of almost looks like a lightning bolt all the way down. So see, it's kind of uneven, and I did that on purpose because I wanted it to look different than the first one, just to see how the design might change, okay? So this one, when you open it up, this is the most fun part, getting to see your snowflake. It looks like this. Very pretty. Now let's open this one. I haven't opened my purple and pink one yet. So we'll see what it looks like. Ooh, oh, I love this pattern even more. I love it. That is so pretty. I hope you can see that well. I think I like this one better. So let me show you the comparison. They both look really nice. So there's all kinds of patterns you can do. I like to just do those little triangular shapes, but you can do smaller or bigger. So yeah, I'm so excited. Well, my friends, I hope you love this craft. I have to say, this is probably one of my favorite crafts. I think I would definitely do this with kids more often. So many fun colors you can do. There's so many fun snowflake shapes. You just never run out of possibilities. All right, well, good job, everybody. I hope you love the way your snowflakes turned out. Have a fantastic day and tune in next time for another craft video. Bye, everybody.